My name is Mia Grella, and I'm a mathematics major here at Southern. When I came to Southern, I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do. I knew that I did well in math in high school and I enjoyed it, so I just kind of chose that because I kind of had an idea in my mind that I needed to pick a major. There wasn't really much discussion about, coming in exploratory and kind of figuring it out as you go. So I just kind of picked something that I thought I was good at, and that's kind of what led me to the math major. I'm also part of Southern's Honors College, so through that I get a minor in Honors Transdisciplinary Studies. So that has helped me also move outside of the math major and take different classes. A lot of my favorite moments at Southern have been outside of the classroom. Moments that I can connect with friends, connect with professors. I'm a commuter, so sometimes it can feel hard to stay involved and get connected on campus, but I think that Southern really does a good job of making things very accessible to commuters and holding events throughout the day so commuters aren't staying here into the late hours of the night. So I think that just connecting with friends and going to events with them, that's really been the best moments of my college experience. I just recently, last Friday, defended my undergraduate thesis, and that was probably the proudest I've ever been of myself and the people that I've surrounded myself with. I spent a year on that project and was very nervous to do it, but when I defended, there was probably 35 people there to support me, and that just really showed me kind of the impact that I've made here, and that was just really my proudest moment. I am super excited to graduate. 4 years of work has led to this moment. It's gone by so fast, and I'm just super excited to celebrate with my friends and celebrate all of our accomplishments.
My name is Susan Garlington, and I am a sociology major, a women's and gender studies, and anthropology minor. I've had so many special moments here at Southern. Last weekend, I was able to present my research at the 2026 Women's and Gender Studies Conference here that is hosted by our department here at Southern. It was an incredible experience. Very life-changing. Also, I've made so many memories with my student government fellow reps. One of my favorite things that we did this year, we went and got tattoos that bonded us for life. We kind of just really became the closest of friends our senior year, and we're all kind of really sad that we're going separate ways, but this is one of the things that is going to bond us together forever. I am proud that I have had the opportunity to take part in so many student organizations on campus. I'm very proud of the leadership roles that I've taken within those organizations. I currently serve as the Vice President of Student Experience in the Student Government Association, and one of the biggest compliments that I have gotten is a younger rep telling me that they intend to run their board next year the way I have. It was really affirming that I had left my mark here on campus in just a very small way. I just really appreciate all of the opportunities that I've been given here on the Southern campus to expand my leadership experiences, to help others. It's just been a really life-changing experience. I've gotten so many opportunities to do so many things that I never ever in my life thought I would be able to do, and I'm just really thankful for the whole Southern experience.
Hi, my name is Rihanna Zarima Singleton, and I'm a psychology major with a creative writing minor. I chose psychology because the matters of the mind has always been very important to me. It's crazy how the brain is the only organ to kind of name itself. What we do, the things we do, has always been interesting to me, why we're here, and I feel like everything is kind of related to the psychology of people. I think a moment here that I'll never forget was the first time I was in INQ 390, which is the prerequisite class before you become a peer mentor. And the joke is that class is designed to make you cry. Shout out to Denise. But we do a lot of self-discovery because it's how could you help others and guide others before you learn yourself and help yourself, because we are, just second semester, first year students at the time. And the questions were pretty deep and introspective, and everybody was able to kind of be vulnerable, and there were some tears that were shed, and that was great to feel a spirit, especially being in college where you're kind of coming from an environment where everybody's very close and knows each other. In high school, it was kind of a way to reconnect with my peers, and those friends lasted me my entire time at Southern, so I'm very appreciative of that. I think I am most proud of becoming the first Black woman to become the SGA president at Southern Connecticut State University. My experience in SGA definitely helped me rid my imposter syndrome significantly. I remember the first time I was recording something for the school, I think I spoke a bit about how I was feeling imposter syndrome, but the SGA community, my advisors, they spoke life into me. They entrusted me with so much responsibilities that grew me from being a student to feeling like a community member at the university. We're handling budgets, we're going to the state capitol to advocate for funds on behalf of the university. So it definitely made me feel empowered as a young adult emerging into the world. Right now, I'm currently studying. I have aspirations to go to law school, so my LSAT is coming up. Wish me luck. And yeah, see what those endeavors bring.
My name is Jalen Kears, and I am a nursing major with a minor in sociology and ethnic studies. I've always been attracted to medicine and science, and during my later years of high school, I took a lot of science-based classes. I took a sports med class for like a free gym credit, and I really liked it. Interacting with my teachers and friends in that class made me realize like medicine was something I really wanted to do. And I knew I didn't necessarily want to be a doctor, and my next best thing was nursing, and I've really found like a home in it. I am most proud of the fact that I am graduating with a degree in something I really find interesting and I love more and more every day. Not many people find what they love to do and find it so young, so I'm glad I got it right out the gate. I would preferably like to work at a hospital in New York City and just kind of explore my next steps in life. I would love to do nursing, that's the goal, and then just travel a little bit. I didn't really get to do that much growing up, so I think like doing it as an adult would be really fun. I just feel like a lot of people come to college not necessarily knowing who they are or with the expectation of figuring it out, and I can say that's what Southern was for me. I came in with very different ideas of who I wanted to be and who I wanted to be surrounded by. And over my time here, I just like really got to expand my horizons and grow as a person, and it was transformative.
My name is Cash Patrick William. I'm a psychology major with a concentration in mental health. Well, I chose this field because I feel like mental health is important, and I feel like in a lot of Caribbean households it's not really uplifted or recognized or ignored. So I felt like going to psychology, learning about how mental health works would be valuable for my community and my own family, I would say. I'm most proud of keeping myself up as many times as I fell down during my 4 years here. It wasn't like easy getting through each semester without like a bump or a hill in between it. I guess I would just say I'm proud of being able to move forward no matter what had happened to me during the years that I was here. And being able to walk across the stage in May is like, thank God, you know what I mean? After I graduate, I'm going to get my master's in college student personnel at the University of Rhode Island. And then after that, I want to come back to Southern and then get my master's in marriage and family counseling or marriage and family therapy here. So I could work as a therapist with families and stuff of that sort, going back into mental health and psychology like I originally started out in college. I'm excited to graduate. I feel like I've been waiting for this moment since I got here. Of course, like everything that I went through throughout my years here were fun and all, but it's time to go, time to grow up, time to take new opportunities and go with them. I'm ready to go and graduate. Yeah, that's it.
I'm Lena Nguyen. I am an applied math major, and I also have a minor in criminal justice. I was always good at math ever since I was young. Maybe it was because my mom taught me math at a very young age. So it was something that I was always good at and thought of pursuing further. I'm most proud of being able to get to this moment where I've made a lot of connections, worked very hard, to say I could graduate and to say I am going to graduate. Dream goal is to join the NSA. It's the National Security Agency, and I really want to join their cryptanalysis department where they're decoding messages, trying to find like mathematical algorithms to figure out what these other countries are saying. That's something I really, really want to do.
Hi everybody, my name is Adam Sendroff and I'm the mayor of Hamden. I want to congratulate everybody on graduating today. I hope you enjoy this exciting time. This is such an important milestone. This is a culmination of years of hard work and I hope you are all very proud of yourselves. I wish you the best in your future, whether you go to grad school or enter the workforce. Southern Connecticut State University is such an important institution to Hamden and the region. I have so many friends and family who have gone there in the past and continue to go there. Congratulations again, and have a great day.
Hello and congratulations to the graduating class of Southern Connecticut State University for 2026, both to all of the undergraduates and to all of the graduate students who are getting their degrees this year. I'm State Senate President Pro Tem Martin Looney, and I represent New Haven as well as Hamden in the State Senate. And this is a great day that you have all deserved, and many of you have had to make great sacrifices to get to this day. And you are all to be celebrated, and it is a day for your families to celebrate along with you. One piece of advice that I would give you is that take a look at the degree that you have received, but don't limit yourself to what comes within the parameters of that degree. You are graduating into a world of great and rapid change. You have to be prepared to pivot to a new opportunity when it arises. You have to be able to recognize that opportunity when it arises. Use your degree as a credential, but don't be limited by it. Realize that the world is changing so rapidly that you have to be ready for whatever comes next. I was at a forum a couple of years ago in California where we met with the chief executives of Google. One of the members of our group of legislative leaders asked, what should I advise my grandson to major in? He's in high school going into college. And the head of Google AI said, I was a double major in philosophy and French literature. The rest came later. So be flexible. Recognize that your degree should not be in any way viewed as a narrow employment credential. It is something that opens the door for you, but you are going to have to be flexible enough and creative enough and confident enough in yourself to move forward in this changing world. So I celebrate what you're doing, and I appreciate the effort that you have made. I'm confident that you're going to make a great contribution to our society in the years forward, and let's celebrate this day together because the world is yours if you are strong enough, creative enough, and smart enough to go after it.
Good afternoon and congratulations, class of 2026. I'm grateful to be given the opportunity to share a few words with you today. You are all about to embark on the incredible adventure that is the rest of your lives. My one piece of advice to you all, never give up and never take no for an answer. My mother gave me that advice when I was a child, and it has been paying off for me ever since. I have been told no, or not now, or we cannot ask for that much so many times in my career, and every time my response has been, why not? If you start by selling yourself short, you will never get ahead. Even if you do not end up getting everything you want, you hold your ground on the things that matter most. You will usually wind up with more progress. I am honored to join you in celebrating your accomplishments today, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
I'm Avery Martin, and I will be getting a Bachelor of Science in Journalism. So I chose journalism. It wasn't my original major, but I chose it because I love writing, obviously. I'm also a very curious person. I love to know everything and I ask a lot of questions, but also I like to hear people's stories. Everyone has a different story to tell, and I like hearing it and being able to bring that forth. A moment that I will never forget is having my work published off campus with the Connecticut Student Journalism Collaborative, some work that I'm really proud of. Another moment that I won't forget is winning awards with the Southern News for my writing. That was really special to see my work acknowledged for 2 pieces that I thought came out really well. So I'm most proud of the portfolio of work that I'll be able to bring forth into my career and into the job field. I'm excited to see where it takes me, but I've done a lot of really hard work and I'm really proud of the effort I put in, but also how everything has turned out. I will be freelancing for local Connecticut news publications after graduation and doing some traveling with friends. And then next year I hope to start my master's in investigative reporting. So I'm excited to graduate. I'm also excited that all of my friends from high school and from before college are also graduating from different schools in Connecticut. So we're graduating the same week together, and that's really exciting, having gone through high school and college together and now going into the next step of our lives together.
My name is Sanjay Sutherland, and I'm a computer science major with a concentration in information systems. I chose computer science because growing up, I really enjoyed being on the computer. I enjoyed the power of kind of being able to do a bunch of things just with the click of a button. And the keyboard honestly made me feel cool. So getting into electronics and how I thought the world would advance, computer science is leading the next generation, with everything coming up with machine learning and AI and all that other stuff. You get to learn something new every single day, almost every single second, because it's kind of everlasting. So yeah, I knew that technology would never die out, and I chose a career that would fit that. When I kind of found my wings, no pun intended, but when I kind of found my wings and found my place at Southern, that very first year of 2022 to 2023 was probably my most unforgettable college year, just because of the people I met, the opportunities that came from it, and everything that I learned about myself that year. I'm a first-gen college attendee, first-gen graduate, and it feels really good to be able to say that I did it, say that this is one of my greatest accomplishments, so I'm definitely most proud of that.
My name is Victoria Padilla, and I'm an exercise science major. I chose exercise science because it gave me an opportunity to discover different career paths like nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy. It was a good pathway for me to decide what I wanted to do at the end of graduation. So I'm a fifth-year college student, excited to be here today. It's been a long time coming and it hasn't been easy, but I'm happy that this time is here. I'm most proud of being the first one in my family to be graduating college, setting an example for my younger siblings, and being able to show them that anything is possible, to shoot for the stars. And I'm most proud of earning this degree because it's not just for me, it's for my entire family, especially my dad. So my plans after graduation, I'll be working for 6 months, and the goal is to apply to Southern to join the accelerated nursing program. This journey has been challenging, yet it's also been rewarding. I also just wanted to say a big thank you to my dad. This journey without him this past year has been quite hard, but I know that he would want me to continue to push, continue learning, and just keep moving forward. And that's what I'm here doing today. And I know that he's always watching me and he's cheering me on, and that he is always with me, like right here. He's always in my heart, and I'm just proud to say that I graduated college, and I know you would have done anything to be here today.
My name is Soleil Scott. I am a senior and my major is journalism. I wanted to become a journalist because my mother worked at the Hartford Courant for 14 years, so I was really inspired by what goes on behind the scenes at a newspaper. My favorite memory would be Hall Olympics. Every year I go and I really enjoy Hall Olympics because of the energy that it brings, how students are very active in whatever sport they're choosing to play, and how everyone is all for their hall, essentially. I am most proud of the work that I have done for the past 4 years. I have been features editor of Southern News. I am now editor-in-chief of Southern News for the past 2 years. I have also been president of Society of Professional Journalists, our chapter here at Southern, and I have also been an RA for 3 years. After graduation, I would hope to work either in New York, Atlanta, or here locally, possibly at a magazine, newspaper, or maybe behind the scenes at a broadcast channel. I have learned so much from so many people throughout my 4 years here. All of the knowledge I have obtained throughout my years here at Southern will help me fulfill my dreams and my career. I had a great experience here at Southern, my 4 years.
My name is Kira Droney, and I'm a communication and media studies major, and I'm also minoring in graphic design. I chose communications because originally I was an art major, but I felt with wanting to do social media marketing, having that kind of business background was going to be a little bit better for me, with still allowing me to have a range of media to work with, whether that's with graphic design, using all the Adobe stuff, using the cameras, and doing stuff with film. I got a wide range of media to add to my portfolio through the communication department. I am most proud of my position as social media and content producer for Southern social media pages. It was a big leap that I took and has gotten me so many opportunities, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. I'm excited about obviously graduating, and I'm also really just excited to hopefully finally be in a field where I can be creative and just kind of let loose. And I feel like I've worked so hard up until this point and realized so many things, and it's like now I'm here and I can just go crazy and just go in so many different avenues and find different creative directions. And yeah, I would say that's the thing I'm most excited about right now.
My name is Emily Sousa, and I'm in the Bachelor of Arts and Science program. I double major in sociology and journalism. So sociology was always something of interest to me. My mom grew up showing me like cop shows, and that's actually what I wrote my college essay on, was a cop show called Castle. And that brought me into wanting to do sociology, but specifically criminal justice, which is my concentration. And journalism was a love I found while in high school. They offered a journalism class, which is something I never really took before high school. This was my junior year. And I really fell in love with investigative journalism and stories like Watergate, and that made me want to double major in it. I think working with the incarcerated population is something not a lot of people see for themselves. There's a lot of stigmas and biases behind people who have been incarcerated, especially at a felony level. And I think being able to help them go through their lives and help them figure out what they want to do and be successful in their own life is something that I'm really proud of. Transferring to Southern was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I've made so many memories. I've created so many bonds with people I never would have thought. And while transferring was a scary idea, I think do things that you're scared of, because in the end, most of the time, it will work out.
Mi nombre es Paula Naranjo y mi carrera es en trabajo social. Yo escogí el trabajo social porque me parece importante aprender y apoyar a las comunidades marginalizadas que de cierto modo han sido oprimidas por los sistemas históricamente. Soy muy apasionada por la comunidad inmigrante, la comunidad latina, por las mujeres y otros grupos. Entonces me pareció muy interesante aprender sobre eso y cómo abogar para que los derechos y las oportunidades de estas comunidades se expandan. Un momento que nunca olvidaré aquí en Southern fue una marcha que tuvimos enfrente de la librería. Entonces es un lugar muy público, había muchos estudiantes, mucha gente que trabaja aquí, profesores o en otras oficinas, y estábamos todos reunidos. Como el motivo era como tipo por el clima político que está afectando a tantas personas. Entonces decidimos reunirnos y crear como una caminata alrededor del campus teníamos como banners, teníamos pósters para que la gente escribiera lo que sentía y como mensajes de apoyo. Y todos caminamos como alrededor del campus, entonces fue bonito ver cómo todos los estudiantes estaban juntos, cómo teníamos el apoyo de la gente que trabaja aquí, de los profesores, de los consejeros. Entonces eso es algo que nunca olvidaré. Algo de lo que estoy más orgullosa es de haber encontrado una carrera que realmente amo. Siento que muchas veces se escucha que la gente hace algo como por dinero o por otros motivos, pero yo estoy feliz de que me siento a gusto con lo que voy a hacer todos los días en esta carrera. Entonces eso, y también como solo de llegar a este punto de graduarme.
So my name is Darwin Einstein McGlure. I'm majoring in exercise and sports science with a concentration in allied health. I chose this field because I wanted to understand more about the hands-on experience of like my career work. My mom is a registered LPN at the moment, and ever since that I've known her or like seen her working with patients, and she's telling me stories about her patients. I've always wanted to help people in that regard and also have a hands-on experience with my career. So I stumbled upon exercise and sports science. I also stumbled upon cardiac sonography, ultrasound tech. That's the field that I would like to pursue when I cross that stage. And also love to help people as well. Since I've been a little kid, I've always helped people around my neighborhood, around my community, and I wanted to pursue that medically as well. A couple of things I would never forget at my time here at Southern would be enjoying like the community that I've been around, just hanging out in the quad with my friends, like getting involved through different like programs like UAP, SEOP, my fraternity. All those moments have encompassed into the person who I am today, the man I am today. And I am so grateful, and my heart is full in just thinking about all those different moments. They mean so much to me. Not giving up on yourself is something that I'm proud of, not only for myself, but I've emulated that in all of the things that I've done. I've been on multiple e-boards. I've spoken to a lot of people. I've put myself out there when I didn't necessarily believe in myself. And from that, it reinforced the idea of I am somebody who belongs to on that stage. So that's one of the things that I'm most proud of.
My name is Darlene Lux and my major is Tourism, Hospitality and Event Management. I chose this major because I really enjoy working with people, and coming to Southern and being able to learn about hospitality and how to just be able to understand people in a different way was very appealing to me. My favorite moment here at Southern was when I was able to work an event with my team. We worked on August Wilson event and it was here at Southern. It was 4 of us and we did everything by ourselves, and it was just a good achievement because it was my first actual event working without a faculty member or anyone. It was just a good feeling that I had. Something that I'm most proud of is the professional that I've become after I started here at Southern. When I started here, I did not like talking to people. I was very shy, and now I'm just like a whole different person. I feel like this major and school in general has really helped me just become a professional in the industry. I want to pursue real estate. With the skills that I've gained at Southern and everything that I've learned in classes and from other people, I feel like I have a lot of tools to pursue this and to actually be able to give good hospitality to my clients and be able to create really good experiences for people. Well, I'm very glad that I'm about to graduate and I'll receive my diploma and everything, but I'm very sad that I'm graduating. I feel like I have made really good connections with people here, and I'm gonna miss everyone. I'm gonna miss the people that I go to school with. I'm gonna miss faculty. I'm gonna miss school in general, but it's very exciting that I'm graduating too. Southern has made a really good impact in my life that I didn't notice until now. I honestly feel like a whole different person, and that's thanks to faculty, that's thanks to people who I went to school with, and I've also created a lot of good memories with a lot of my classmates that I'm very proud of. And I just wanted to thank Southern for everything they've done for us.
Hi, I'm Lexi White and I'm a senior journalism major. I chose journalism because I want to help share people's stories. I want to get people's voices heard, and through journalism, I think that's the best way for me to be able to do that. My favorite experience here at Southern was taking Kent Pierce's broadcast journalism class, who is actually now my coworker at WTNH News 8 in New Haven. Being able to take his class, he goes straight from reporting live in the field and talking with people, officials, telling their stories, to telling his students about it in the classroom, and being able to see how passionate and how knowledgeable he is in his career was very inspiring to me. I am most proud of completing 2 internships at WTNH, and now I've been working there for over a year and a half as a digital assignment editor, and I'm very proud of that because it's an amazing accomplishment. It is amazing to get such professional experience before even having a diploma, and the people that I work with are amazing, and getting that hands-on experience is remarkable. There's no words. After graduation, I will be a full-time reporter at WWLP 22 News in Springfield, Massachusetts. As a reporter, I will be going out in the field, talking to officials, talking to members of the community, breaking news about crime, things happening within the government, and community events, and I will be live at certain scenes, telling the community what is happening and why they should be aware of what is happening around them. Right now, I am so excited to be graduating so that I can take this next step in my career as a journalism major, and now I get to go and be a full-time news reporter. It feels like a full circle moment, and I can't wait to get started.